Hi guys, it's Rain here. If you didn't already see from the name down below, this will be my first video ever, and I decided that why not do a chit chat, get ready with me. I don't know where to begin, other than my real name's not Rain, it's Tanisha. I know, completely different. I just feel like Rain fits me a lot better. So I just was like, why not just stick to it being my nickname or my show name. I am 20 years old and I am currently 7 months pregnant at this moment. Taking my E.L.F. Putty primer and going all over my face with it, pretty much in my T-zone. I haven't really used this as much as I would like to, honestly. I always forget to put on primer, and like Nikki Tutorial says, to not prime is a crime, and I'm a criminal. I always forget, or I just never have it on me, so that's fantastic, right? Spread it all around, and then I take my wet damp beauty blender and just pat it in. It makes it a little bit easier to get it in all the places that I want and make sure it's all blended in. How are you guys doing during COVID? It's been pretty rough for me. I actually started this YouTube video in hopes that sooner or later I can become something. I used to have like really bad cystic acne. My brother is currently struggling with that. He's a year younger than me, a year and a half actually. He was born in June in 2000 and I was born in November 1989. So that's fun. I think we're pretty set. I have a pimple here, so that's gonna be very hard to get rid of. And then I used to have angel bites there, so that's also pretty hard to get rid of. They're pretty much just scars. I mean, I've had them in for years and I've decided not too long ago to take them out. So this is my go-to. This is the Maybeline Fit Me. It's porcelain 110. I am pale. I don't look it, but I'm pretty I look it. Why am I fooling anybody? I mean, like, I'm paperweight. Like, this is my tan. Okay, like, look at that. I'm gonna take the 110. So I'm gonna go in on my hand, and then I'll pick up some on my beauty blender and go all over my face. I went to the store yesterday, well, a couple of stores yesterday, because my roommate's dog has no boundaries, and I left my door open by accident, and she came in here, she peed on my bed, and so we've been sleeping on top of my boyfriend's blanket that he got from his grandmother after we cleaned up the bed, for sheets. So I caved in and finally bought another sheet set. They're just plain old cotton sheets, and then it came with like pillowcases and whatnot. Nothing too special. So pretty much I just sit here and beat my face with a beauty blender until I think it's all rounded out. But I'm gonna be taking my E.L.F. Camo Concealer in Fair Warm, and then just bloop, bloop, bloop. And that's pretty much all you need, like, no joke. I'm not even, yeah, I think this might be even a little too much. Yeah, a little too much, but it's okay, it's okay. We got this, we got this. Just taking my Airspun powder. My junior year of high school, I got really into makeup. Like, I mean, something changed in me where I thought, you know, like, this is something that I would love to do for life. I mean, the most I would wear is like makeup to church, but I don't go to church anymore. It's a pretty rare occasion that I do. was into it like in 8th grade, like when I was in middle school. And that was cool, but it's not the same, I would say, that it's at the extent that it is now, or that it started back in junior year. So basically what I just did there is I took my Airspun powder and I basically set my eyelids and face. Today I'm going to be using the Morphe continuous spray just because I don't really know what I'm doing after my boyfriend gets home. For all I know, he'll probably just want to like drive around.
So here's where I would usually contour, so I would go a little bit up, and then
I'm going to be taking my Amazonian Clay waterproof bronzer from Tarte. I got this from my roommate. I absolutely love it. I've used it a couple of times and I use like a really fluffy brush. So I just take this really fluffy brush and so here's where I would usually contour. So I would go a little bit up, and then I always like going in the temples even though I have bangs and no one's gonna see my temples. Oh gosh, I probably should have gotten a hairband, huh? I have like this really cute, and then I just take the leftover and just rub it across your face. I have these really cute headbands and I always forget to wear them, or I think that I have them. They're just like the metal like kitty ears that you would find at Claire's or like at Walmart in like the jewelry section or whatever. So I'm going to take my E.L.F. Total Face Palette. I got this a couple months ago and I got it with the blush palette, and so I basically just mixed it up, and I've hit pan on this one. I sure did. Do you guys like my chandelier over there? It's my favorite thing in the world. It's the reason why we got the house. It's one of the main reasons why we got the house, other than the fact that we just desperately needed a place to go. So I'm just taking my BH Cosmetics contour brush and I am going ham and blending it out. I know this is like supposed to be chiseled, but since it's so fluffy, I kind of like lifting it up into my hair and up onto my cheeks instead of dragging it down, because dragging it down will only cause you to look like sadder. What was that face? It just won't look cute. I learned that the hard way, so I'm just going in with this. Sometimes I like mix it in with this and go like that. It doesn't make much of a difference in my opinion. I can never tell if I'm doing a good enough job or not with making sure like these are even so it doesn't look weird. Does anybody else have that problem? Like they're scared that like one side's darker than the other one, and then like one side of the face is just a little bit more prominent. I don't know if it's just me. So I'm going in medium brown with my E.L.F. I can't remember if this is like the eyeliner, like gel eyeliner, or if it's actually eyebrow pomade, but I use it for my eyebrows either way. And I'm taking my Morphe like brush. There really isn't any numbers on there, so I'm just taking like this really fine tipped brush. I really like this NYX Sweet Cheeks. It's a powder blush and it's like in the shade Daydream, and I'm just gonna take this brush. I've like had this for years, and then I just dab it because I don't like the swiping motion. I mean, dabbing it causes like a more flush look. I'd prefer. Nothing too bad. I think this was for the Trevor project. Make life colorful. I mean, it's super pretty. I'm going to be using this fluffy brush by Morphe. I don't know if you can see it. And then just going into Sunlight right here and going all over my lid because why not? And then with Pride, that's in the palette right here, and I just put it in my upper corner or upper here, and then I just took Sunlight again and just blended it out some more. Nothing too big, all with the same brush, and I'm still blending because blend, blend, blend. And then I'm gonna go in with, ooh, probably Sexuality, but I'm gonna go in with N321 by Morphe. Take some of that, tap it off, and then I'm gonna go right in between there, kind of like in my crease. One thing that I found so hard while doing my makeup was getting it all to blend together without it being murky, and I still have struggles to this day. I'm not gonna lie, I still struggle with that every single day that I do my makeup, is trying to prevent it from looking murky or gross. It's a struggle, my dudes. It's a struggle. Since I did that, I'm gonna take Sexuality again and use this brush, and pack it right here, right there. That'll make it look better. Oh yeah, there we go, guys. I told you we got this. We always got it. We got it. I'm gonna take my 35M, which is Boss Mood palette, and I'm going to go in with, oh god, Fired Up, which is right here. It's kind of a darker shade, but if I mix it in with Pride or like the yellow, it should be fine. So I'm going to use that M321, 321, and I'm going to go right here. And then I'm going to take this brush right here that I've been using and go in with the yellow and blend it out once again. I'm going to take the purple in this palette called Love Wins, and I'm going to go in with this brush from BH Cosmetics and pat it on my eyes. Now I want to go in with a bigger packing brush just to go all over that. Fun. I'm going to go in with M330 and basically just whatever, you know, just blend it all together, make it one cohesive look. This is the NYX Vivid Brights. I can't remember what color this is. It's just their yellow. And Vivid Halo. Okay. And here we are with like the Vivid Halo, when like the NYX eyeliner. I think it looks really good with this look. I'm gonna go in with my CoverGirl Supersizer and just apply it all over to my eyelids or eyelashes. So I'm gonna be using D-Star Lashes. I'm actually ambassador promoter for them. They are absolutely beautiful. I have a couple other pairs. I'm using the shape Paige. Paige Corin, or I hope I'm pronouncing that right, recommended me to them, and she is, like, the company is so amazing. You can use these up to like 15 times if you take good care of them. They're so big. I actually had to cut off this entire part. Like, I had to cut off this entire freaking part of the lash. That's how big they are. They're so big. They're like so soft and super flexible, and relatively cheap for how like much usage you can get out of. They also have monthly like subscriptions for like $20. It's like $19.99 for like a monthly subscription, and you get like $30 worth of stuff. But if you guys want to try out some of their items, I would 100% recommend it. And you can use RAIN15 for 15% off. And there we have it. Alright, so I'm gonna fix my hair. And like, I'm obsessed with them. It's like crazy how obsessed I am with them. And then I'm gonna take a gold. This one is Colored Rain Cosmetics, and it's Superstar. So I'm gonna take a tiny little brush like this, and like this tiny little tip, and then I'm gonna go in the middle, and then why not? Alright, so I'm gonna take my Revlon Ultra HD matte lipstick. I don't know what color this is in. Everything will be linked below, or listed below, I should say, so that you guys can get it. And then I'm gonna take my NYX Professional lipstick in Brunch Me, or yeah, Brunch Me. And then I'm gonna take Milkshake and just put it on the center of my lips. So yeah, alrighty, and that's it. I hope you guys got like a feel for who I am. What do you guys think? If you want, you guys can subscribe, like, and leave a comment. That would be amazing. And comment about anything down below. And I guess, what's your favorite color? Mine's mint green, or like a lilac. Just comment that below. Bye.